Good Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're joining us from. Can everybody see my screen? Can you
Yes.
see the screen I'm sharing? Okay. Uh, Welcome to this meeting. Yeah. So my name is Lepon Adeobi, and I'm with Plex Technologies. I'm a Microsoft certified trainer. And of course, I have a couple of Microsoft. I'm certified in a lot of Microsoft cloud areas. And I've been in IT for 11 years now. I've been in the IT space for 11 years. I started as an Oracle database administrator, and I moved on to other things around AWS as a solutions architect, as a cloud engineer, as a cloud security architect before moving over to Azure. The only thing I've not tried is Google. I don't know if I would like to try out an experience with Google. But that's it. That's it about me. I'm just interested in seeing people like me, people of my color, picking up something in the IT space, right? So I have this slide. I'm going to run through it, and hopefully this helps everyone. So breaking the cloud ceiling, right? Perhaps we have someone here that, of course, from what I'm looking at, you already have a career, you already have something doing, but you're looking for something different. You're looking for uh, something that gives you that flexibility of time. Because one nice thing about being an IT specialist, cloud professional, you get to work remotely. You get to work within the comfort of your home. You can multitask as you continue on your work. And you see that commute, if you can just take away commute time, that will go a long way for many people. So those are some of the reasons. So let's see. I'm going to just walk us through some reasons why we should consider a career in cloud tech, right? Why should you consider a career as a cloud engineer, as a cloud architect, as a cloud security professional? Usually what we do at Plex Technologies is to build the foundation for you. At least just get in first, right? Land the role as a cloud administrator, land the role as a cloud engineer. Then I always push people to go ahead and focus on cloud security because cloud is very wide. Even for those of us working on premises, right? Information technology specialists, information security professionals is very wide, right? It's an endless journey. So it's better you have a niche, you have a niche for yourself in that industry because it's going to be jack of all trades and it can be overwhelming. So if you love your mental health in the nearest future, you should start looking at focusing on a specific area. For me, security. Security may not be your thing, but as you go on in the journey, you want to start figuring out, okay, what think I can do this, I can do that. I think I have a flair for some other things. So those are some of the things we're going to talk about. Then we're going to look at the top 10 cloud technology job roles, right? And of course, you can start from where you are, okay? And of course, we're going to see how we can help you. So why should you consider a career in cloud technology for career advancement, right? Many of us here, we are looking for a bigger opportunity. We are looking for the peace of mind. We are looking for another means of income, right? Multiple source of income. This gets you that, it gets you to the door. Uh, it's in demand, all right? It's in demand, and you have a lot of open roles right now within the US and outside the US. So nowadays, distance is not even a barrier. You have people joining remotely from multiple locations for this training and eventually landing a job in a role that they choose, that they love. Okay, you get lucrative salaries. All right. So according to Glassdoor, I think I have a slide that speaks to that. So according to Glassdoor, the average annual salary for a cloud engineer is 110,000 to $161,000. I don't know what that would be for a different currency, but um, speaking more of the dollar side, let me see if I can pull up that slide. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. So I just did a screenshot of this yesterday. I think it's increased by $1,000. So it increased by $1,000. So in the cloud engineer, this is just for Azure, all right? This is just for Azure. So maybe you look, if you check AWS, GCP, is about the same range. And this was the average salary, right? There's a base pay, there's a bonus. So if you're lucky, you might get a job where you're going to get a sign-on bonus. Sometimes you get a sign-on bonus. Sometimes you get a stock. Some organizations will give you stock units, so that you can have another means of income from that company. So depending on your sign-on letter, your offer letter, it might include some of these things. So this is average salary. So if you are looking for a job that provides that average salary, this is something to consider. And of course, you might be if you are looking for something that provides multiple streams of income, if you can handle the weight. Okay. Yes. 1 second. I want to share this link with someone. 1 second. Okay. Some people forgot that they have to join. Check your message. Yeah, check your message. Yeah, so that's one reason. Let's go back to the previous slide. Yeah, in-demand expertise. A lot of organizations are yet to migrate to the cloud. A lot of organizations are yet to expand in the cloud space. So you have those opportunities uh, spread out for you as you begin your journey. All right. Maybe you're looking for a career advancement opportunity, right? So as a cloud architect, you can advance into higher levels, just get in first. All right. Just get in first. Once you are in, you can begin to
Webinar.
uh,
Webinar.
okay. So once you get in, you can begin to navigate your way, right? If you don't want to continue as a cloud engineer, solution architect, security professional, there are other opportunities that are available for you. All right. So if you want to get certified in a specific area, Azure developer, Azure security architect, Azure security engineer, uh, even non-Azure related certifications. The cool thing is this builds a foundation for you, even though you are trying to set out in the cloud environment. The knowledge you get here also helps in other job functions. So the knowledge is not lost at all. It's going to stick with you forever as long as you are still in the industry. All right. So you get industry recognition. Once we have a couple of certifications you might want to consider. I'm not going to push so much on the certifications. All right. You just need to be able to prove yourself. You just need to be able to show at the interview that you can do the job. If you can prove, go the extra mile. The icing on the cake is getting certified. Before now, I used to push for people to get certified. Yeah, it's good, especially sometimes certifications might be a determining factor uh, what at the point of selecting the right candidate. Even though they have two candidates, they both did well. The last minute, the hiring manager might just say, okay, which one is even certified as a cloud architect, as a cloud engineer, as a security architect, right? So that might be a deciding factor. But get the details first, right? Get the fundamentals first before you start considering getting certified. And of course, market agility, right? That's another reason why you should consider a career as a cloud professional. So cloud architects can leverage the power and potential of cloud computing. You know, in a fast-paced environment, you're going to get some sprint sessions. You're going to get some tasks assigned to you. Deploy these virtual machines. Deploy these. Add these virtual machines to these virtual networks. Update the Terraform files for deployment purposes. Upload the PowerShell scripts for your deployment purposes. So very, very interesting. Of course, very challenging. Nothing comes easy, right? Nothing good comes easy. It comes with its own challenges. And the interesting thing is, I've seen people that didn't even have an IT background, or people that didn't even have a college degree. Everyone I'm seeing here have at least college degree. So people that didn't even get a college degree, they knocked this out, and they are doing great, doing multiple jobs right now, and enjoy their money. Then you also get to develop your problem solving skills because you're going to be a problem solver. You're going to be a solution provider. You're going to be a solution architect, right? So you are the go-to person. You're a subject matter expert in one area. So you can use the various Microsoft Azure services and tools, right? I'm going to talk about a couple of them. Microsoft Sentinel, Microsoft Monitor, Azure, Microsoft Defender for Cloud, storage, databases, logic apps, right? So we're going to use all of these to deploy into the environment, troubleshoot services, all right? Optimize your cloud workloads. And you can focus on an area, right? You can just be an expert on an area and then be a master of all in other areas. Provides that versatility where you can work in various cloud technology platforms. So even though this training is focused around Azure, I'm telling you, I'm just building a foundation for you. you can carry the knowledge and start a career in AWS. You can start a career in GCP. You can start a career in Oracle Cloud. So it is not, it doesn't really, don't be scared. Don't be worried. Oh, I'm actually looking for something in AWS. No worries. We're going to do some comparisons as you go along the line. It's still the same thing. It's talking about virtual machines. Is available, virtual, as the name implies, right? So you have this in all of the platforms. You have virtual networks. You have databases, right? You have app services, web applications. It's all over it. It's just name change. So the name that Azure will call it will be different from what Microsoft will call it. You're going to have role-based access control. So they are all the same. So if you are, maybe you say, oh, I'm looking for something in AWS, no worries. Come, just do something first, right? Get your foot at the door. And there are a lot of opening positions in Azure-related job openings. Okay, so you you're in the right place. And of course, as an Azure Cloud Architect, you can collaborate with other technology members, provides that teamwork. Maybe you are somebody that you always like working in silos. You always like working on your own. You have to change that notion. You can't work alone. You're gonna be working in a team. Most of the job opportunities out there, you're gonna be within a team, unless you are the only cloud professional within the organization. Maybe it's a startup, maybe it's a small business. Yeah, that might be different. But in a large organization, an enterprise organization, you are going to be working among teams, and that's also build your interpersonal skills, right? Improves on it. You can't know everything, so always be open to tell. Oh, how did you do this? I think I need help navigating this, doing this. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, you can see the slide, right?
Yes.
Okay. So and the last but not the least, you get a global reach. I've been hammering on this. You can work remotely anywhere in the world. I've seen people that, well, not really on vacation, but they just wanted to, just tired of this, the weather, right? Winter. And they just took their bags, traveled Hawaii, Florida, so you can be responding to your mails by the beach. Just make sure you're online. Just make sure you have a hotspot dongle, right? Make sure you have internet wherever you're going. So some other opportunities, they'll actually tell you, if you don't mind, we can fly you back into a location bonus, right? Location bonus, traveling assistance. So depending on the organization you join, you're gonna have a lot of opportunities for uh working at a global scale. Imagine working on different time zones. Right now, I'm on the East Coast. I have people joining from the West African time zone. Perhaps I have people joining up from the Mountain Time in Canada. So imagine this is a work day, Monday morning. You have your first meeting at 12 p.m. Pacific time, that kind of thing. So yeah, all those are interesting dynamics that goes into it. Okay. So what are you going to learn? You're going to learn how to navigate a career in cloud tech space. You're going to learn how to transition from your current job role to a cloud solution architect, cloud engineer role. All right. So, we're going to help you to prepare for your interviews. We're going to help if you don't really have an effective LinkedIn account. We're going to help set up your LinkedIn account, help you with your resume as well. Yeah, hold you by the hand all the way until you get the job. We want everybody to get the job. If you are looking for a second job, yeah, we want that testimony. That's the goal. We want to empower ourselves So one thing I've noticed in this, especially in the US, with respect to IT, a lot of people of color, immigrants, they like to keep to themselves, right? I don't want people to know what I'm doing. I don't want people to know what is going on with me. It doesn't help. It doesn't help your situation at all. Unlike other people, I don't want to mention now, but these are communities. They know how to help themselves. They know how to build communities, help themselves, empower themselves. So that's what we're trying to do here, trying to build a community so that even on the job, perhaps we might have a challenge. We can see how we can assist one another. We can see how we can provide materials for one another. I have some myths and blockers, blockers here. So sometimes I hear people say, cloud, working in the cloud is only for experts. There's no expert anywhere. You didn't become an expert overnight. Or even what you are doing currently, you weren't born with it, right? You had to go to school, you had to get trained, and now you're a guru, you're a professional. So nobody was born with it. There's no born expert. So cloud, the cloud architectural roles, cloud security roles, cloud engineering roles, they're accessible to everyone. So we're going to meet you where you are, right? So there are, of course, entry-level positions, but by the time we are done with this training, should be looking for like associate level positions. Of course, there are entry-level positions, but still need to be able to talk your way through those interviews. It's not just going to jump at you. Then some other myths I've heard is that it's monotonous. It's very boring. Oh, well, you're going to have a lot of tasks to deal with, right? Diverse tasks. You're going to be designing, you're going to be solutioning, you're going to be troubleshooting, you're going to be optimizing solutions, right? You're going to be improve on the work of others. And of course, you're going to be staying abreast with new technologies, new developments. So it's not monotonous, unlike what you hear out there, right? Uh, Sometimes people say, "Oh, it's all about technical skills." No, right? So of course, your technical background matters. How about communication skills? How about collaboration skills? Right? How about understanding the nitty-gritty of the business? How about communicating with top level management, senior management, right? How about presentation skills? Sometimes you might need to do a presentation, set up your slides. So it's not just about the technical side. You might even land a job and not be doing any technical work. You might be on the documentation side, you might be on the team that manage the documentations, manage the libraries, right? Represent the team at speaking for opportunities. So it's not just about technical skills. You need other skills that you already have. If you can speak English, you can communicate, right? You already working in a team, so you can collaborate. So in addition to those, then you can now start talking about the technical skills. Like I've been mentioning, you can work as an AWS cloud professional, Azure cloud professional, right? And Google GCP. Okay, so it's not just about AWS or Azure. And some other thing I hear is that it's all about code. Oh, I can't code. I can't code, so I don't think I can, I'm caught out for this. I don't know C#, I don't know Java. Come on. There's no coding. Of course, if you want to go into the development side, you start talking about coding. I'm not a developer. I also try to run away from coding jobs, software engineering, software developing roles. I'd also try to avoid it. But if that's your forte, if that's something you like, yeah, you can test the waters, right? Doing that. So it's not just about writing code. And nowadays, we have all these co-pilots, right? That will help you generate your script and you can modify. Is anyone familiar with Bing Copilot?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually generate a Terraform script and say, okay, I want this script in a for a partial environment, right? I want this script. I need a script to deploy this set of virtual machines. These virtual machines must be in a specific network. This is the name. You can be that explicit, and it's going to generate it for you. You just need to have a foundational knowledge and then be able to follow the best practices. So coding even is not that difficult anymore. But automation, yeah, you're going to do a lot of automation because the team will always want to reduce human interaction as much as possible, but that's not going to be it's something you can do as well. All right, so collaboration is vital. Cloud adoption is widespread. You can get a job with a startup company. The cool thing about working with a startup is that hopefully they break even. Sometimes they offer you stocks so that once they go public, they're going to give you some stocks, maybe free or at giveaway price. So if they go public, let's assume they gave you their stock at $2 per share. And 2 years down the line, things came out well for them. They can now be selling their stocks at $50, $90. And you got 200 shares at $2. So you multiply that by $100 that they are now publicly selling. So you might get those opportunities. I'm not saying that is how it works. Don't quote me. But speaking from experience, you might get those opportunities. Yeah. And of course, people say, oh, this is saturated, right? It's a saturated field. I can't deal with it. The demand for cloud architects is growing rapidly, right? So according to Gartner, in 2023, Gartner predicted a 21.3% year-on-year increase in global cloud services. A lot of organizations are still yet to migrate into cloud. So this is the opportunity to jump on the train. Now let's look at some numbers here. So the other time I shared, this is the average salary. Are you earning anything close to this right now? Do you think this is achievable? The people earning this, they don't have two heads, right? They have one head like us, two hands, two eyes, one mouth, two ears, one nose. The people earning this, they don't have two heads. If they can do it, you can do it. All right, look at this. Azure Cloud Engineer, 133,000 per year with an average of 116. Even if you start with 116, imagine times two. Huh? Along the line, you got a night gig, maybe in another location. So what are you waiting for? Make a decision now. I scooped this from LinkedIn yesterday. Just some job roles. So right now on LinkedIn, 11,000 job roles worldwide, 11,000. So out of these, one is yours. One, two, or three. Out of these 11,000 job roles, one is yours right now. Okay? Just start. All right? Just get your feet at the door. Then you can start navigating away from them. Start looking for other opportunities. Any questions so far? Comments? Are we tracking? Can everybody hear me? Am I just speaking to myself?
I'm with you.
Okay. And thank you. And another scoop from LinkedIn, Google, AWS, Azure. The jobs are there. right? The jobs are there waiting for somebody to pick it up. Just need to prove yourself that you can do it. Just talk. See, just talk your way in. And you just say that, oh, these things I've done in the class, these are trainings I've been through. Oh, yeah, I can do this. I can do this. Right? So as of 2023, these are some roles you can pick up once you finish this training. You can land something as a cloud administrator, Azure Administrator Associate, data engineer, data scientist, database administrator, AI engineer. All of these requires the fundamentals in Azure. Network engineer, right? Networking in the cloud is not as crazy as networking on premises. So I would rather network in the cloud than network on premises because it's much easier. Not that it's not tough, but a lot of moving parts are taken away in the cloud. So I would rather do that than carrying cables, carrying LAN cables, Ethernet cables all over the place as an on-premises network professional. There's also the security engineer, average salary, 102. These are base salary, right? This is not the total salary. This is not the total package. Most of the time, excuse me, these are base salary. So it's going to still have some packages, bonuses, yeah, depending on the organization. So it might end up netting 145, $165,000. Solutions architect, DevOps. See, this is like for DevOps engineer, what you're seeing here is like, oh, no experience, just uh a rookie trying to join the team, right? But if you're able to prove that you know what you're doing, that you can prove your years of experience, DevOps engineers earn the highest, right? 160K, 155K, sometimes 200,000, depending on the environment, depending on the kind of project you are working on, depending on the client. So the opportunities are there. Even if you can start with these ones, compare that with what you are earning right now. Is there any basis for comparison? Imagine if you can add AI. You can add AI to all of this. That would be nice. So let's see. Oh. So we're gonna have a training. We're gonna start the training next week. We're gonna start the training next week, and it's gonna be 100% virtual. We're gonna be doing this on Zoom. So if this sits well with you, if this is something you want to consider, please reach out to us. And these are some of the things, right? These are some of the things we're going to be doing. Usually the training takes 2 months, 2.5 months. Okay. We're going to talk about security because the goal is to help you build a career as a security professional, class security professional. So these are security related. Defender for Cloud, Sentinel. Yeah, we're going to talk about those security uh, services that are available. And the cool thing is, if you can master these services, you can use any platform. So for Microsoft Sentinel, Azure Sentinel, you have Splunk. Is anyone familiar with Splunk? Have you ever heard of Splunk? Or ArcSight, or Datadog, or QRadar?
Yeah.
Yes. So if you know one, you'll be able to navigate your way. You just need to just know one, master one. Tomorrow, if they say, oh, we're using Splunk, yeah, sure. I have an experience using SIEM. This is a SIEM service, right? So I have an experience using SIEM services, even though it's not Splunk, but I believe my knowledge of that SIEM service in Microsoft Sentinel will suffice here. So you also have something to talk about, right? We're going to do a lot of practicals, a lot of labs, a lot of lab sessions to build your knowledge as we go on in the journey. We're going to do some scripting because you can't be a cloud professional without any knowledge of scripting. So we're going to touch some things around bash scripting. Bash is for the Linux environments. PowerShell is for Windows environment. So sometimes you might have a team whereby their environment is heavy on Linux or they are heavy on Windows. No worries. Like I said, they have GitHub repositories that have loads of scripts that you can modify, improve upon to meet your business goals. All right, we're going to talk about the Cloud Access Security Broker, security posture management, vulnerability assessment. Yeah, Active Directory. The name has changed to Entra ID. Networking, cloud administration. Another scripting platform, Terraform. All right. I'm going to introduce you to the world of Terraform. At least be able to set up your environment, be able to run basic tasks, be able to build a simple script and deploy. All right. I'm going to teach you how to deploy resources in Terraform, and of course, how to navigate your way in an interview where if you are asked any Terraform related question. These are things I've done myself, right? I'm going to be teaching you from experience, not from the head. Things I do, things I've done. That's what I'm going to be teaching you. And of course, this is the era of AI. Drum rolls. This is the era of AI. Okay? Natural language processing, right? How do we use Copilot? Is anyone familiar with VS Code? Visual Studio Code, then Visual Studio, then GitHub. GitHub was one of the first Microsoft services, that got the AI introduction. So nowadays with your GitHub, you can automate tasks, you can use the AI integration to generate scripts. All right. So I'm going to just give us a sneak peek into the world of John, please check your mic. John Bankole. Okay, let me see if I can mute you. Okay. So prompt engineering, right? Just a basic introduction to artificial intelligence, especially prompt engineering. Okay. So if you're interested in taking a certification for AI 900, which is like the introduction to artificial intelligence, yeah, you can. I'm just going to introduce you. I'm not going to be deep into it, okay? Something that will help you as a cloud engineer, as a cloud architect, right? I'm going to leave this there. I'm not going to go so deep into artificial intelligence. So if you are ready to kickstart this journey, okay, go ahead, scan this QR code. If you have any question, please come off mute. If you have any addition to what I've said so far, please come off mute. So everybody, I want you to scan this QR code. Let's go ahead and register. All right, go ahead and register. Of course, this is not free. The only time you get something free from me is today. All right, so if by the time you fill the registration form, you will see all the information around payments and all this is, of course, we do instrumental payments, right? You can pay 3 times. It's 2.5 months. So of course, we also want to accommodate your pockets as well. So if this is something you'd like to advance with, please fill the survey, the form, and let's meet. The first class begins next week Saturday, same time next week Saturday. So shoot us an email, right? Connect with us. Even if you are not going to sign up, check out our YouTube page. We have some videos from previous sessions that you can binge on. And check out our LinkedIn page as well. Check out our Instagram page, right? And of course, give us a call if you need further clarifications, if you need additional information. So speaking of YouTube, I think let's see. Comments, questions. I'll actually upload this video and post in the Telegram channel. So for every one of us in the Telegram channel, please turn on your notification. I suspect that you didn't have your notification set up for that channel. That's why many people join late. So please endeavor to turn on your notification and so that you'll get notified whenever any new information is posted there. We're just trying to build a community here, right? Don't leave this. There's money on the table. Don't leave the money on the table, right? You just need to put in the work. Be ready to put in the work. It's not going to be easy. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not saying you're not going to have nights where you're like, oh, am I really in the right place? Sure, you're in the right place. Nothing good comes easy, right? You don't want to be checking your bank accounts before you go on a vacation in Las Vegas or in Bahamas or in Maldives. You should be able to swipe your card without batting an eyelid, right? We're trying to empower you financially here, opening you up to other opportunities. Those that are earning 6 figures, they don't have 2 heads. If they can do it, you can do even better, right? You can land too. You can go ahead to become a consultant and open up your own business and can go back to, if you are not originally from the US, if you can go back to your home country, right? Set up a consulting business there and make some foreign money. Okay. And of course, this gives you a talking point, right? Whenever you are in the midst of professionals, you have something interesting to talk about because you are also a geek, a tech geek, right? So you have a lot of opportunities waiting for you. Hope everybody was able to scan the QR code. Was everybody able to scan it? Am I going to see you on Saturday? Hands up. Am I seeing you on Saturday? Yeah, so if we need to discuss a payment plan, please reach out to me privately. We will we can fashion something out, right? So I know some people joined us late. You're gonna watch out for the video. I'm gonna post it in the chat. In Telegram. So before we go, let me just show you what we have on our YouTube channel. Please feel free to follow us on that YouTube page. Let's see. Yeah. So this is our YouTube channel. If you have not joined this channel, please, subscribe. Okay. Please subscribe to our YouTube page. Let me post it in the chat. I'm going to post it here. I'm also going to post it in the Telegram channel as well. If you have yet to subscribe, please subscribe so we can boost the numbers, we can have a wider reach. We want to be able to help the community, our own little way of contributing to the community. Okay, so we have some videos here. Yeah. So these are previous training sessions. So this is where front door comes in. There's a front door for content delivery network. There's a load balancer, the Azure load balancer, and then there's the traffic manager. Okay. All right. Questions, comments? If not,
Excuse me.
yes. Did I hear something? Okay, so if you don't have any question, any comments, please, I'll be expecting you on Saturday. Thank you for joining. See you soon. Feel free to reach out to us on Instagram, LinkedIn, whichever one is convenient for you. Text message, YouTube, and of course, please like, subscribe to our YouTube page, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you. God bless you.
Question before we run along. So with the training, will it be just on Saturdays, and what will be the duration?
It's gonna be Saturdays and Wednesdays. Saturdays and Wednesdays. So Wednesdays is during the week, right? So that's gonna be 7 to 9. 7 p.m. Eastern time to 9 p.m. Then Saturday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. As we intensify on the curriculum syllabus, we're gonna have it's gonna be, extend the time, because it depends on how you react, how you show interest. But we first start with 2 hours, because this is new for many people, and we don't want to overwhelm you. So we're going to start gradually and then add some fire as we go on. So Wednesdays, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern time. And Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time.
Thanks.
Yeah. Any other question? Okay. Let me post the QR code in chat on the slide. All right. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to close the meeting now. Hope to see you all on Saturday. And of course, don't be selfish. Share this with your friends. You know someone that is trying to begin a career in tech, in IT. And the cloud is the easiest place to start. I'm telling you, the cloud is the easiest place to begin your IT career journey. The easiest place, right? To make money. Money is important to me. I don't know about you. Money answers to a lot of things, not all things, right? Money answers to a lot of things. So if I can take care of the money side, I should be able to take care of the remaining 20%. So looking for cool cash, multiple streams, endless opportunities, you're in the right place. Shoot us an email, send us a text message. Don't forget to scan the QR code.
All right. Thank you so much for the opportunity given to be here this morning. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. Yes,
Thank you.
always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. All right. Bye, everyone.
All right. Bye.
All right.